All right, what's good, y'all? It's RIZZYSTAYDIZZY, the Hip-Hop Director for KZSE Santa Cruz. And right now, I'm here with the co-creator of Free Bread International, Ballet Digital, the best producer to produce in Starbucks, Gino Spirit Animal, 30 Dick Calais, Caladobo, Penn Simmons, Mr. Multi-Faceted from Millbrae, California, the one and only Calais. Keep it lit. How you doing today, Calais? You getting money today?
I'm getting money every day, but wow, I'm very humbled by all those nicknames, man. It brings up a lot of memories. That's what's up.
The first big topic we'll talk about is this Prime Tour. How is this tour going so far?
It's been fucking awesome. It's been like from jump, like we started in Santa Ana, did LA, and that was like exceeded our expectations as far as like how many people like came to the shows. And then Seattle, Portland, like those are like markets that we like haven't really been able to touch, you know what I'm saying? In such a like a great, as far as just ticket sales, it's difficult to like just break out of California as a California artist like Pilo is. So the fact that we're being able to go out there and sell hundreds of tickets, you know,
All sold out too.
all sold out. It's like a humbling and a blessing.
Can you describe the moment running in your boxers in the rain during that one tour?
That was during the Endless Summer Tour. We were in like, it had to be in the Midwest or something like Kansas City or something like that. Like super just anything. It was pouring rain. Everyone was in their tour buses until they had to go on stage. And we were just like the most bored ever, just on the bus doing nothing. So we were like, you know what? I bet $100 someone won't go outside and touch the other bus across the parking lot and then come back. Fred or Omar, he was like, he's basically tour managing and does all our merch. He was like, fuck it, a bird? Let's go. So he ran out. So then everyone was just trying to overcompete and be like, well, I bet you won't go out there and do 10 burpees. I said, for 100? I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I went out there for $100 for 10 burpees in the rain. It was funny. It made for great content.
For sure. You've been on like multiple tours, Skizzy Mars, Before Anything, More Than Anything. Can you compare this Prime Tour and also talk about your experience with the Endless Summer Tour with your brothers?
It's cool. Like the Endless Summer obviously was like the biggest thing we've ever done. It was like all amphitheaters, like every night, 20,000 people. So like comparing that to now, like it was, those tours were so big that it taught us how to like, all right, now that when we do our own tours, it's like this is what we need to get to. We need to build back to that. You know what I mean? And like the experiences from the Endless Summer Tour were so crazy. Like we became like family with Murda and his whole gang. And it was just such a great learning experience. As far as just like learning how like shit operates, as far as like on that level, dealing with Live Nation, like it's just way more structured and everything is, you know, it has to go according to plan. Everything's set up months prior, you know, and so now when it's like me, JR, Omar, we're handling the structure of our own headlining tour. We're picking pieces from different tours that we've gone on and be like, ah, this is how we need to run merch. This is how we need to transport everyone and, you know, everything like that. So it's going back like from there to now, it's like super big of a difference. So it's a big gap, but it's exciting. It's challenging. So it's good.
Cool. We're gonna do a quick take from the Summer Jam and Rolling Loud. Can you talk about those experiences? Because last year was a pop-up in Mountain View, and then this year was for sure on the lineup. Being in Oakland, outside of Oracle, the headliner like up there, like people came to see Pilo. People came to see.
Yeah. Last year. They inquired about getting Pilo, but I think it was just something with like logistics as far as like scheduling and everything that we just couldn't do it. And then the day of, someone dropped out, and we were on like literally at the gate in LAX, headed to the Bay because we were shooting the video for Feel Good with G the next day. They hit us up while we were at the gate waiting for our plane to go to the Bay, and they were like, yo, can you hop on a plane? Someone dropped out. Well, here's this money, blah, blah, blah. And then it just worked out perfectly. So literally, I'm like, all right, shit, bet. I have all my shit, so we're good. So we go straight from Oakland to Mountain View, hop on and do it, and killed it, and it was lit. This year around, it was like so much more momentum. Like we just got off the Endless Summer Tour with G, put me on something, same squad are like fully just in motion. So like, this time around, it was just, we fully woke that shit up. And I think like just the momentum coming from off all the last year of just everything we've been doing, it like was the perfect way to cap it off the summer.
Now you just released that project, Fake Pop. Talk about that Fake Pop project.
Yeah, so I dropped Fake Pop in September. It's like a bunch of tracks, everything produced by me, featuring a bunch of my friends from Pilo, of course, All Black, Marky Basie, and then some people that like you may or may have not known, like Kazia, Jammy, who I think are super talented. There's like Turk, I don't want to forget, YMTK helped me a bunch with it, Rex Life Raj, Nef the Pharaoh. And I think like the point of the project to put it out was to create something to where like when they hear my name from in passing or on a blog or whatever, they can refer back to like that name and then have a whole body of like work to be able to refer to and be like, oh, this is his sound, like this is what he does well. And the cool thing is, different of like songs there are, like Being Yourself with Marky Basie is a very like just super pop record. But then you can have Anticipation with All Black and Murph and Pilo. That's a pure just played in the club and it goes. But somehow it's all cohesive and everything like that. So the whole point for me to do that was just to create a body of work so people could just refer to and just be like, okay, this is like the shit that he does.
All right, I seen a bunch of tweets. Why was We Straight left off Fake Pop?
Wow, rare. JR and Pilo give me a hard time about that all the time. But We Straight was left off of Fake Pop because I felt like it just wasn't cohesive with the rest of the project. But We Straight like damn near went platinum in the streets. So I feel like it just left it. But me and Black actually have this next record that like it was gonna be mine again, like a We Straight, like Calais featuring All Black, but it's so fucking hard that it's like damn near gonna be his single at the top of the year, and it's insane.
We'll definitely keep a lookout for that. Yeah. And on this tour, you're playing We Straight and We On It. Can you talk about also the 2K19 experience of your track We On It being featured?
Yeah, no, that was huge. The funny thing is the song wasn't even out or anything like that, but I had the song. So like a little backstory, last year, and this kind of ties in with the Fake Pop shit too. Last year, my laptop and hard drive got stolen. So I had to like completely just make a bunch of new stuff, and We On It was on that computer and hard drive, but that song was supposed to be Pilo's. So at that time, I had given him all the stems for it because we were gonna mix it and everything like that. So then basically after it all got stolen and everything like that, he didn't end up using the song, but he had all the stems for it. So I was like, oh, perfect. Let me get these stems. I recreated some of the drums and stuff like that, and then I had to have like Raj and Nef redo their verses. But so then I've had the song We On It for damn near like almost 2 years, like a year and a half. Like it's like been a minute, which is cool because it reacts like it's, you know, it was just created last week, so which is tight. But I've had it for so long that Nima from Empire, he loved the song ever since I showed it to him. So when 2K came to Empire to look for new music for their soundtrack, Nima threw it in there just to like, man, if they like it, you know, they'll choose it. And the guys at 2K, they liked it. So shout out everybody at 2K. And if any of them are listening, I appreciate that so much. Because even it's like, if you look at like streams wise, it's like, I think it's over like 600,000. And for like an artist like me, like I don't have like a huge fan base or anything like that.
Yet.
But it's cool because it's just like, it's a huge like catalyst for the next shit that I'm gonna have. So awesome. But yeah, no, shout out 2K. That shit was, the fucked up part is I don't play enough video games to where like I can really appreciate it because I don't hear it all the time in the game. People just send me like snaps or IG shit, but it's like it's such a global game that it's like it's huge. It was huge for me.
Speaking about global people, SOB RBE with your song Vibes, E40, One Night, E40 Be Legit, and Raj Need to Know. Besides that, my favorite song right now is Real One and Roundtable. What's your favorite song you produced as of right now, that you're a part of?
As of right now, I really fuck with Vibes hella much. I think that shit is hella clean. I've been wanting to work with SOB since, you know, you were telling me that they were on tour with Sage. When I was on tour with Skizzy in 2016, we went with Brian Barry. And Brian Barry's from he's from Pittsburgh, but he has but he works with a bunch of guys, you know, B Gigs. So like he worked with him. He was like B Gigs is working with some kids, shooting videos for them. Showed me SOB RBE, but this is like way before they like hella blew up. So I was like, oh, they're tight. And then their managers also help us with Pilo. So I was like, oh, like, well, so let me get in. And it's a little difficult just to get in with people all the time. So, but I've been wanting to work. Actually, rare fact, I wanted them on We On It. Very rare. Okay. Yeah, it was gonna be Raj and SOB RBE.
All of them, or just 2 of them, 3 of them?
I was trying to get 4, all of them. But then that's when, so then Stretch, he was like, you trying to break up the group before? And I was just like, nah, I'll put all 4 of them. But that was like a minute ago. But you know, I like Vibes hella much. Obviously, like the 40 one with Ty Dolla $ign and Conscience is like awesome. Ty Dolla $ign fucking snapped on that record. And then I think We Straight is like still like, it's crazy because I didn't anticipate We Straight being like really popular, but Black tells me all the time how like people will go up to him and like that's the song that people connect with the most, just because it's like just a super relatable song. It's like, and it's like I think different than any of the other songs that he has. It's like wildly more introspective. And like he's reflecting on so much more shit other like that he doesn't really touch on his other music. So I think that's why it stands out.
You've done a bunch of school performances like East Bay, Stanislaus, Irvine, San Jose State, which you attended for a minute, and also here at UC Santa Cruz, the Sage Gemini concert.
College shows are always the best. They're like, because it's like there's no like fluff. It's like, yo, they're here for one reason. They're here to be entertained and escape from the monotony of just school life and work and like all the just weird shit that kids have to go through. It's like for that hour or 2 hours, they can completely escape. Hella fun, and you're that like light for them. You're that like beacon. So it's like when I'm performing with Pilo, it's always fun, especially the type of music that he makes. It's a completely just like the most turned up thing. People are like waiting weeks to go to the show. So like the fact that we can be that for them is like super humbling. That's like awesome.
Subtopic about people. Can you describe your friendship with Aaron Lau? Because you're not very vocal about it, but people see it on the social media.
Yeah, no, that's my fucking dog. I've known him for like, what, 4 or 5 years now, I think. But we just, we had a mutual friend that I went to high school with, and we became really good friends. But it's like he's doing hella cool shit. They just dropped a shoe with Adidas. That's fucking awesome. Go check that out if you can. And they're fucking crushing it. But it's cool. It's like, it's not even like we do a lot of business together. Like if they have an event and they need a DJ, they'll be like, yo, you want to pull up and play music? It's like, all right, bet. But it's like just a friendship. So it's not really like, that's why it's like the business doesn't really like, we don't do a lot of business together. It's just a friendship. So that's why it's not like fully on blast, but yeah, that's my guy.
These are from my No Platform folks. What beard oil does Calais use?
Oh, wow. Check this out. This is crazy. So look, I have this 5-year plan. When I like really fuck around and get this music shit popping, I'm gonna pivot and start a men's grooming line. No cap. No cap. I've actually just got into beard oils because I like during the Endless Summer tour, it was hella difficult to like get haircuts. Yeah. Just because you're in hella different cities, you don't really know hella people and everything like that. So it's like wild. So at that point, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just let this shit bang. By the end of the tour, I was like, I damn near fuck with it. I'm getting hella compliments and everything like that. I was like, all right. So I just went on Amazon. And damn, I don't have it. I forgot the fucking name, but I use a specific beard oil that I got on Amazon.
Anybody have a specific one though?
It's like a eucalyptus kind of thing. But when I get my shit popping, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna have this beard oil cracking. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna be like the male Kylie Jenner, man. Hear you.
This is a side question. Have you ever been back to E40's house since the time you were barefoot, or you had to find socks in the back of your car?
My Buick. That was a real struggle to us. No, I have not been back. Me and him actually have like a cool relationship though. Like he'll like he called me like to say happy birthday. It's, you know what's hella funny? E40 is like the one I've met a lot of people to where like other people would be like it's hella funny when people are starstruck about Pilo because I live with him. So it's like I see like every aspect of Pilo and Paulo. So like I'm not like he's just there. Yeah. He's just like whatever, like, you know. But like, and even when I meet like when I'm with G or I'm with Murda, it's like, oh, what's up? How you doing? All good. 40, I am starstruck as fuck. Every single time I interact with him, when I'm on the phone with him, I freeze up. I feel like I say hella stupid things. Like, you know, when you like are like asking like a super like good looking chick out and they're just talking, you get hella like frozen up. I freeze up whenever I interact with E40 just because he's such a fucking legend. he's like the one person that I just always freeze up about. It's damn near embarrassing, to be honest. But nah, yeah, he's on. He's like, and he's, you know, taking care of me, and like he's like worked with me, which is like a dream come true. Cause like, as we all know, like just growing up listening to his music is like, it's crazy to even think that I like have music with him. It's nuts.
All right, Khaled, we're gonna get into your Vegas experience of your birthday. I see you taking a lot of shots, like turning up. You taking prom pictures with Noodles. What's up with that from your Vegas experience?
Nah, so like when I go to Vegas with my partners, I feel like they're all hella like cool. They like wear a hoodie or like wear like jeans and like some Coke Whites. And me, I'm trying to like get the whole button up, little, you feel me? Yada, like, you know what I'm saying? So I go up in there. We pulled up one fit, just like 12 hours. We like flew in the fit, jumped off the plane, went straight to Tao to get some food, and then we went to Drace for the club. But so like when I pulled up, I'm the only one with a button up on, so everybody's like, ah. So Noodles was like, yo, we got to take this prom pic. And, you know what I'm saying? We had to break the internet real quick, you know? It was fun. I blacked out. That's always a good time. But yeah, no, it's always a good time in Vegas. You spend a lot of money. Very regrettable, but it's fun.
Kelly, I seen on your Twitter you read Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Do you read a lot of books on your spare time, or do you have a favorite book?
Nah, I've been trying to read more. It's like, I think when I was on the Endless Summer Tour, whenever I'm on tour, I feel like you're busy, but it's like a lot of downtime, but it's not like enough time to where you can actually be like, I don't know how to describe it, because you're just always on the move. So it's like you have time to just like read, or you know what I'm saying, or send emails or like things like that. So as far as like Shoe Dog is what I've been reading recently. I fuck with that hella tough. It's like the story of Phil Knight creating Nike. Hella inspiring. But I've actually been trying to like read more about like music publishing and law. Yeah. So on some nerd shit. But I just like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you're gonna be in a business or an industry, you might as well learn more of it. So that's kind of what I've been on recently.
Story. Someone sat on your SF hat, I believe. How many SF hats do you have?
I don't have as many as Pilo. Pilo bought one night when he was hella drunk. He bought like 30 SF hats.
Fitted or snap?
Fitted.
Okay.
30 of them though. And you think about it, it's like how long will 30 last? It'll last years.
Unless you throw it in the crowd.
Unless you throw it in the crowd. But no. I lost mine in Seattle.
Damn.
Did I? No, sorry, Chico. I lost mine in Chico. I bought one in Seattle. And then Oxcord, who's on tour with us, another party fan with Kawasaki, their DJ duo, really, really raw.
Shout out to them. But fucking Oxcord just like sat on my shit, and then I walk into the green room, and then I see him get up. I'm like, bruh. So someone takes a picture of it, and it's like flattened. It looks like a crater went into it. It was the saddest shit. But we brought him back. So I lost that one too again recently. So I need another one. But it was a moment. All right, Kelly, how many times have you played Taste at parties or at functions, and how many playlists include Taste?
Jesus Christ. What's hella crazy is I've played Taste. I've had to have played it over 1,000 times. Off top. Every party I play Taste. What's crazy about it is Marquis Basie texted me a couple of weeks ago. He said, "You motherfucker." And that's all he said. And I was like, haha, what's up? He said, I know why you like been pushing a hard line for Taste. I was hella confused. I was like, well, what do you mean? He was like, you A&R'd it. That's why you're like, but he like legitimately thinks that I'm making money off playing Taste. Really? That's how many times I've played Taste. I have nothing to do with that, but I do need a plaque though, for sure.
This last topic is food and beverage. Health is wealth for you. Yeah. You take sparkling water or still water?
I like both. I'm not mad at either, but I do like sparkling water just because it's like the carbonation. It's cool. It's like a little extra fizz. But they be hating on sparkling water hella much. They say that it tastes like sock water. It's completely foolish. Yeah, I'm a fan of both.
All right, you asked me this last tour when I interviewed Pilo. Which muffin from Costco pack do you fuck with?
Chocolate, no question. Easy. And the thing is, I'm not even hating on the other muffins, but the chocolate muffin goes fucking Yankee Doodle. It's the best muffin.
Where is your spoon, and has it been proved or not?
Yes, my spoon has been proven tenfold. I damn near got one of the best spoons in our house. I live with Pilo, JR, who also helps manage Pilo, and then Nick, our homie that works at Pink Dolphin. I have damn near the best spoon. I'm gonna go out with it. I have the best spoon. I cook up the best.
If the grooming line doesn't work out, would you do catering?
I don't know if I would do catering, but I think I could do a cooking show.
Okay.
Yeah, catering is actually hella difficult.
It is.
It's like when you think about it, it's like if you had to feed like 50 to 100 people. I don't know, that's too many for me. But I bet you I could like make some jokes in the kitchen and have it jump off.
All right, what's on Calais burrito?
What's in Calais burrito?
What's in Calais burrito? What's
My
mandatory?
ideal burrito.
Ideal Calais burrito.
I like a nice lengua burrito with sour cream, cheese, rice, black beans, some nice salsa, some avocado. But lengua is the main meat, though. Pause. Lengua, do you know what that is?
I don't know what it is.
It's tongue. It's a cow tongue.
Okay.
It's like a cow tongue, like for real. And then basically like what you do with the cow tongue, if you've ever seen it in full, it's like this big. I know they can't see how big it is.
It's about like,
It's like
maybe
like
a foot.
It's like a foot long tongue. And basically what you do to prepare it is because I'm Mexican. So what you do is like, and this is like my family, this is done all my whole life. Basically you boil the tongue. So it basically like makes it soft and then you peel the tongue. So it's like, you know, like on your tongue, there's like the little spores. You peel it and then it's like this soft meat inside. It's the most tender meat that you can like fuck with. Pause.
Okay. Who caught with no bev and who's been caught the most?
I think everyone's been caught with no bev. I think at this point because on tour it's so difficult because like late night food or just like food in the green room and you just like, oh, I'm gonna get a chip and just eat it and not even think like, oh, I need bev. So everyone's been caught with bev. I be catching OMAR with bev, with no bev the most just because me and him are the front driver and passenger. So I'm with him in the front seat all the time, so I catch him the most. But damn, yeah, I think I catch OMAR the most.
Yeah. All right, Hennessy has been the mediator of all of the alcohols. You've been tweeting. I don't even know how to say these words you came up with, like Henedores, Patrenacy, Don, Hennessy, Hens Bolon. All right, who was the first to make Patrenacy?
The first person to make Patrenacy was Marshawn Lynch. That's a fact, actually. He was riding around the town always doing it. All Black then took that, ran with it, and then so before we went on the Endless Summer Tour, we were like hella fucking with with Black, and he would put us on Patrenacy. Then when we were on the Endless Summer Tour, our rider had tequila, Murda had Hennessy. So basically every day we would link up in our green rooms and just mix it all up, and then that was our drink. That was our fuel for the tour. Yeah.
Cool. All right, what is your ethnicity and cultural identity?
My cultural identity, that sounded so deep. Nah, I'm Mexican. I'm full Mexican. Everyone thinks I look Middle Eastern, and I actually have I know why. My last name is Alcántar, and that's like comes from a city in Spain that was inhabited by the Spanish Moors. I didn't do 23 as me, so I don't know for sure. But I looked it up, what my last name is and all that, and then that's how I peeped that. But so it makes sense if I do look Middle Eastern that the Moors came from North Africa, just on some like history, geographical shit. But yeah, I'm full Mexican. My dad is actually from Mexico. But my mom's from out like in America, but her parents are from Mexico, so I'm like a first and a half generation American. But yeah, I don't speak Spanish fluently. I can fuck around.
Drake does though.
Drake does, yeah. Drake beat me to it, bro. Yeah, no, he what's it called? So yeah, I haven't gone to Mexico in a minute, to be honest. I think I want to go take a trip next year sometime. But yeah, I'm Mexican. I think like I was actually thought about it the other day. The fact that I don't like put it out there that I'm Mexican, because I know there's like, because I feel like it's like, I don't know. I'm very prideful of it, but I don't want it to be like the reason like what like to like box me in or anything like that.
Is there anything you have inherited of like the Mexican ethnicity, or that you are planning to? Because I know like your beats are very, as described by like many people, like poppy with like some bass kicking in there. But do you want to inherit some like, I guess, Spanish or Mexican influence into it.
Absolutely. Record with Kazia. It's called Never Left on Fake Pop. It has like reggaeton drums and a little like Spanish guitar in it. So it's like that kind of music is like shit that I like grew up with. Like my dad playing mariachi music and my mom like fucking with like Vicente Fernandez and like all this type of shit. So like all of that, like I have a knowledge of it, and so I want to like incorporate that more into my music. So actually I've been actively trying to find like more Spanish singing, but the thing is like being in like rap and hip hop shit, it's like I don't know too many like singers that sing in Spanish, you know what I mean? It's just like a different world. My guy Marco Alexander actually put me on to this one dude from San Jose that sings in Spanish, so I think we're gonna start working with him. But yeah, no, I definitely want to tap into it because I think I know how to do it authentically, and I think that's like the most important thing when you're making music. It's just to have it come from an authentic place.
Before we go, anyone you want to give a quick shout out to?
I want to give a big shout out to All Black, Rolla, the whole PRA Offset Gym. I want to give a shout out to Another Party Family, Oxcore, Kawasaki for going on this tour with us. And I want to shout out everyone that's been to the shows. Y'all been fucking amazing.
All right, y'all, that was Calais. That's CAL_A. Make sure to follow him on social media. It's that Prime Tour. And thank you, Calais, for this opportunity. Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you always holding me down.
All right, y'all, we out.